we all know and understand and reinforce for one another that everything that is said within the walls of that room are sacred and not to be repeated anywhere, under any circumstance, any time. And that's the basis upon which, that's the pact upon which we all show up every Thursday morning. And we have really developed the ability to really dig deep and do the work and support one another through it. And it's one of the things that's really saved my life, really, is having that Thursday morning commitment to myself and to the other men in the group, to be there as we live our lives.
Hearing men get up and talk with the talking stick and speaking from their hearts, and then breaking off into the small groups. Met some amazing men. And one of the things I walked away from that, which has stuck with me, and why I keep coming back, because I need this in my life, is healing my wounds among men. You know, healing myself among other good men. And that sharing your experiences and hearing other people's stories and opening up and talking about your own is very healing, and being able to do it amongst, you know, men, not your mother. I mean, I personally am surrounded by mothers, daughters, sisters. I have three daughters and a wife, so I live with 4 women. So this is my retreat. This is my chance to be among men and you know, bond and kind of like get the relationship with men that I never had with my dad and with my brother, who are closed off and don't know how to open up.
I think in this new digital age, I think we've really, a lot of us men have even gotten further apart from one another than we'd like to admit. You know, we're not playing poker, we're not bowling, we're not taking the ski trips. The economy's forced us into a lot of patterns that, you know, have separated us men a great deal. And even though we might be sharing jokes on the internet with one another, and they may be kind of, you know, men's kind of stuff, it's not the same as you know, being shoulder to shoulder. I think that's a real big deal.
I found it to be a really safe, encouraging place to share some things that I think I wrestle with as a man that I feel like I have to keep to myself. And so I felt encouraged to open up and share some of the things that I haven't felt encouraged or felt ashamed of to feel as a man, and things that I want to work through. And I realized, oh my God, everyone in the room has dealt with these same things at some point in their life that I'm experiencing now. And so I come away from it feeling like, wow, I'm not really alone.
We men, we've been sold a lot of social junk about what it is to be a man. We compete with one another for the women, for the resources, for the pride. We're pitted against one another most of the time in this society. This is a safe place to come and say, I see you, brother. You know, and I find a safe forum to discover and explore, really, what does it mean to be a fully developed man who's in touch with not only his masculine, but the feminine aspects of himself that are free to laugh, free to give love, free to be tender. Things like this that I think expand a man in a much more fulfilling way of life.